Greetings, friends. Don Paul on Don Paul Blathers on this Friday with continued improving news about Sunday temperatures. Yesterday, at this time, the National Weather Service headquarters center on the campus of the University of Maryland had that warm front you see, that red bubbly line, down near Cincinnati for Sunday morning. Today, it has been adjusted northward, and that is showing up. This is a hand drawn map, but that is showing up in computer models as well in terms of temperatures. Now, Saturday looks to be the dry day. There is an outside chance of a passing shower, but basically a partly sunny and dry day. Sunday is a little more problematical. And let's just show you. This is from the GFS model. And I'm going to lower this a little bit. Yes, it's on a tripod, but that doesn't mean I've got it framed properly. You know me. And these lines of equal barometric pressure, you know or have heard of as isobars, they do have us in a southwest flow. And this is at the end of the day on Sunday, showing scattered showers and maybe some thunder showers. So Sunday probably not going to be an entirely dry day, but it does look drier in the first half of the day. And the difference is, with that warm front having pushed farther north, we will ditch the heavier, cool, damp air over the Great Lakes. And again, when you have cool air in place at this time of the year over the Great Lakes, and then on top of that, very wet soil, which also cools the air near the surface, it makes it more of a battle for a warm front to push into that cold air. The warm air has to ride over the top of it, and that will help set us up for at least some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Although I do want to show you the most optimistic of the models. The European model of this run from last night doesn't show any precipitation on Sunday until the dinner hour, and that is pretty sparse coverage. So if that holds true and the European were to be the more reliable model for this Sunday, we'd be in good shape. This is early afternoon Sunday, and this is morning Sunday. So the European has us as mostly dry until the end of the day. But then again, I want to go back to the American GFS model, and it has some scattered showers and thunder showers becoming more likely in the afternoon. Let's take a look at the Canadian model, see how it compares to the American model. And it's got a little less coverage, not a steady all-day rain. Definitely no signs of a real washout on Sunday. We've had so many of those. But I also want to show you the wildest number of the models. Most models now do have us back into the 70s on Sunday, the low 60s on Saturday, but the mid, possibly upper 70s on Sunday. And then the European model is a little bit of the wildest of all, because it's showing us at 80 degrees on Sunday. And I'm not ready to go there. I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not. But take a look at those colors. Even if you couldn't read the numbers, it's got 80 at Buffalo, that's right at the airport, 83 in Rochester, down in the middle Atlantic states, upper 80s to near 90, Cleveland 85. That would be with a southwest flow. Cooler below the escarpment along the immediate Lake Ontario shoreline. The warm air will not be able to get down to Olcott, and the shoreline areas of Newfane very well. But the rest of us, and maybe a little bit cooler on the immediate Lake Erie shoreline, because the lake has warmed up some this week, but it's still pretty darn cold. So that's the basic picture. Saturday looks dry. Temperatures a little below average. The average high getting into the upper 60s this weekend. I don't think we'll make it on Saturday, but then on Sunday, the 70s will be above average. And as I showed you yesterday, the good news there is that the upper level pattern, in fact, we'll take a quick look at it as long as we're here. Let's go to ensembles and the upper air in the European model. This is for Saturday night. It's got the warm ridging right over us. And then as we get a little farther out in time, a little retreat, tiny retreat as we get into Sunday night, but then the ridging starts to rebuild on Monday, Tuesday. Look at that. Warm air aloft, a better chance for dry conditions with the ridge right on top of you. We get to Wednesday, we've still got the ridge. Thursday, we still have the ridge. Friday, we still have the ridge. This is next week. So the long range forecast for Sunday and next week has definitely improved, and this looks like a fairly fundamental pattern change. So, leaving you with good news, I can go to Wegmans without fear of attack.